Okay, before we can build our portfolio page using the Visual Builder, first we need to create projects that we'll add to our portfolio page. So to do that, we'll come up here to the top where it says New, and we'll click Project. And I'm going to name this project Polygon Portraits. Next, I'll come over to the right and I'll scroll down. And where it says Project Categories, I'm going to add a new category. So I'll click here and I'm going to create a category Graphic Design. Next, click Add New Category. And you can see it added the category here for this project. I'm going to scroll down here and where it says Featured Image, I'm going to click Set Featured Image. I'm going to click Upload Files, select Files, and I'm going to navigate to my website folder. Oops. Graphic Design. And I'm going to choose this parrot here. And once your image is uploaded, you come down here and click Set Featured Image. And you can see it shows up. Next, we're going to come over here and click Use the Divi Builder. And after that, we'll click Publish. And once the project publishes and it says View Post, we're going to come down here and we're going to click Build on the Front End. And this will allow us to build on the front end using the Visual Builder. I'm going to let the page load. Okay, since we're building from scratch, we can come down here and click Start Building. I'm going to choose a one column row and I'm going to add a text module. Click Text. I'm going to close this because first what I want to do is add my background color for the header here. So I'll come up here and click the gear icon. And I'll click Background. And I want to add a color gradient, so I'll click here. And I'll click Add Background Gradient. And down here, I'm going to click here and add my first color, which I have ready to go. So I'm going to navigate to my website folder again. And I'm going to copy my first color. I'll minimize this, close this. I'll highlight here, right click and paste. Now for the right color. Copy, I'll close this. Highlight, right click, paste. Okay, and you can see I have my color gradient now. This time what I want to do is I'm going to scroll down here and where it says gradient type, I want to have a radial gradient. And if I move this down, now you can see we have a nice blue color in the center here and it turns to green on the sides, which looks really nice. Okay, I'm going to save the changes and now I'm going to come up here and click the gear icon for the text module. And what I want to do is give my page a title. So I'm going to highlight this and delete it. And type my title. I'm going to highlight the title, come up here and make it a heading 1. I'm going to go to Design and stylize the heading text. I'm going to make this Montserrat, so I'm going to come up here where it says Search Fonts and I'm going to start typing Montserrat. Here it is, so I'm going to click it. I'm going to keep it regular. I want to center align it, so I'll click here. And I'm going to make the heading text color white. And I want it to be larger. Where it says heading text size, I'm going to click here and just drag this to the right, and you can see it gets larger. And I'll make it 48 pixels. That looks good. I'm going to save the changes. I'm going to come down here and open this menu. And I'm going to click Save to save the page. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add a new section by clicking this blue circle. And we're going to click Regular. And I'm going to make it a one column row. And now I want to add a gallery module. So I'll type Gallery. Click Gallery. And what we're going to do is we're going to click Add Gallery Images. Click Upload Files. select files, and I'm going to select all these images here. And while these images are uploading, I just want to explain real quick. You see over here it says Los Angeles Graphic Design, Poly, Bald Eagle. I renamed the image name here. The reason I did that is for SEO purposes. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Since our fictional business is located in Los Angeles and will be offering graphic design services, I want to put that in the image name. And here's why. Let's say somebody goes to Google or Bing and they type in the search term Los Angeles graphic design or Los Angeles graphic designer, and then they click Google Images. I want my image to show up for that search term in Google Images, and that way when they click my image, they'll be able to come right to my web page. And it's just another way to drive more traffic to your website by optimizing the image name for SEO. Otherwise, if it was like IMG001, if that was the image name, and someone went to Google Images and typed in Los Angeles graphic design, obviously my image isn't going to show up because it doesn't have those search terms in the image name. And if you come over here, right here, here's the image name right here where it says title. This is where you can change the image name. So that's just a quick explanation of why I changed it, and I did that for all the images. So once you have all your images uploaded, you'll click select, and you can see the images are uploading. You can see that this is a grid layout. So what I want to do is go to Design, Layout, and I want to change this to Slider. There we go. And now you can see it's a slide layout. Okay. So I'm going to save that. And what I want to do next is add our footer. So I'll come down here, click the blue circle, click Add from Library, and I'm going to click Footer. And now we have our footer on the page. Now, I'm going to save this real quick. Now you can see there's a white line here. What we're going to do is we're going to put in some custom CSS that will get rid of this space so that the footer comes down against the black bar here. So we're going to come up to the top. I'm going to right click, open the dashboard in a new tab. And on the dashboard we'll come down to Divi, click Theme Options. And once you're in the Theme Options menu, you're going to scroll all the way down to where it says Custom CSS. And right here in this Custom CSS box, we're going to come down to the bottom, and after this last brace, we're going to hit the Enter key twice, add a couple spaces, and I'm going to give you the CSS to copy and paste. So I'm going to go to my website folder here. And I think it's in Images. There it is. Yep, custom CSS to remove space under footer. So I'm going to copy this. Get rid of this. I'm going to right click and paste. And once you have it pasted, just come down and click Save Changes. And I'll go ahead and click this off. And I'm going to go ahead and save again. And I'll exit the Visual Builder. And now you can see that space is gone. So we took care of that. I'm going to go ahead and enable the Visual Builder again. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the menu here, and what we're going to do is we want to save this page layout so that when we create the next project, we don't have to create a header again with the color gradient and the title. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to this purple menu, and we'll go to this down arrow. We'll click that. And we're going to give this layout a name. I'll just call it Gallery Page. And I'll create a new category. Portfolio Gallery. And once you're done, click Save the Library. And I'm going to save the page again.